what options are available for undocumented immigrants who have been in the USA for a long time?
Case specific, there are certain options, but then they have to be eligible for that. For example, cancellation is one, filing through a family member is one, if they enter the proper ways. Even if they enter EWI, there will be a waiver after certain situation, 601A. So this is a very specific case. Yes, there are options available, but they should be speaking with an attorney who can understand and hear their whole history, how they came in, what benefit they can possibly be eligible for, then they can proceed accordingly.
After the COVID-19, there is a lot of changes all over the world, including political, social, economical aspects. So, how does the current political climate impact the immigration systems?
What happened during this COVID and from the last administration in the US, the policy have changed in a negative way so much. As you know, immigration policy is getting harder and tougher every year as we move forward. Even the people who had more expectation from the current administrations, they haven't felt that yet. And these economy, COVID, a lot of factoring in this immigration policies, delay in processing, delays in interviews and approved petitions. Not a lot of immigrants were allowed in 2021 and 2020, even 2022, part of that. Work from home culture for the government and the individuals have impacted so much. So yes, aside from the government policies not being very pro-immigrants, there are COVID-related policies still, as of now, has been causing delays.
Can I still work in the USA while my immigration case is pending?
If you have a work permit, yes, you can. You can actually apply for a work permit while your immigration case is pending.
Is there any way to expedite an immigration case?
Well, it depends on. There are circumstances. If there are emergency, if there is, medical, health, family, job related thing, it may be. Again, each case is different. So it depends on which case we are trying to expedite here. If it is in the court, there are certain requirements. And then to answer that question, yes, may be eligible, but talk to an attorney. I'm sure your attorney would be able to answer and explain the situation where this can be done.
So what's your advice for people of Bangladesh who wants to go to USA for good? They want to stay, they want to work or study or any kind of purpose?
I have dealt with all kind of people from Bangladesh in the US and in Bangladesh as well, from businessmen to politicians to students to workers to the people who even have been detained and entered without inspection through the border. So I have had all types of people, and there are certain benefits that apply to them. If they have any plans for their family, for their children, they can explore. There are several ways of coming in here legally, staying here for a longer time, do business here a longer time, or go to school here. But then, they should consult and do their own research a little bit before they even make any plans.
Exactly. In our country or maybe in other country as well, there are so many people doesn't know how to apply visa properly, how to apply for a specific kind of immigration visas. So what's your advice regarding this?
Well, you asked a very good question. You see, the problem is I have been approached by some people from your country who are already here for many years. And when I listened to their history of work and they found out so late, then they told me, oh, I wish I should have met you before so we could apply under this category, not this category. It has happened. It continues to happen. You see, when people do not get the right information, this is when they end up making wrong choice. There are two ways of knowing it. Either you consult a professional, experts, or do your own research. So without these two things, I don't know who is going to guide you the right way.
that you said before that family members can sponsor each other for immigration purpose. So is there any option that a friend can help another friend by sponsoring the funds?
They can help, but
Okay.
legally, let's say if you want to bring, let's say, your husband or children below 21 years, it's your right. When you file and USCIS approves here, they have to come in here. That's as your right. But if I want to invite a friend in a business B1, B2 visa, I can send a letter, but it's up to the government whether they want to give it or not. So it all depends on the purpose. Mostly, if you are talking about B1, B2 visas, I think that's what it applies to mostly. But the friends cannot sponsor for a green card. It's only a sponsor for 10 years.
Yes. So thank you so much, sir. And today, through today's show, we just knew a lot of things that was unknown to me and maybe for our audience. So thank you so much for this kinds of valuable information.
Well, thank you, and thank your team for this remotely trying to connect with this video. And I hope your audience can take some advantage from the information I have given. And before they make any decision, I advise them to talk to someone who knows before they make a decision. So it's easier for them.